Sales are designed to offload items that people with money didn't want to pay full price for. We've tapped into our network of millionaire mentors and friends. They've given us an inside look into the day-to-day differences between how the rich and poor think and behave. Sadly, poor people tend to neglect this crucial part of their lives. The people you look up to, think Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Warren Buffett, didn't get to where they are by while you are getting emotionally invested in your team's victories or defeats, you are making no progress in your own life. Welcome to Learn Lib, where future billionaires like you come to ignite your path to greatness.
We're rich, we're rich, we're rich, we're...
Hey there, learners. Today, we are bringing you something special that could potentially fast-track your journey to financial success. We know you're serious about reaching your goals, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. But here's the twist, instead of focusing on what the rich do, we are going to shine a light on what's keeping so many people trapped in mediocrity. That's right, we've put together a list of habits that hold people back, habits that the wealthy deliberately avoid. Now, before we dive in, I want you to do something: keep an open mind. This isn't about finger pointing or making anyone feel bad. In fact, if you feel a little uncomfortable while watching, that's okay. Use that feeling as a signal for growth. Pause, reflect, and ask yourself, why do I feel this way?
Meanwhile,
True Alexes are grabbing their notepads, thinking, how can I use this to level up? To make this list truly impactful, we've tapped into our network of millionaire mentors and friends. They've given us an inside look into the day-to-day differences between how the rich and poor think and behave. Of course, life's not black and white. We understand that not everyone has the same starting point, and there are always exceptions to the rule. But here's the thing, recognizing these patterns might just give you the edge you've been looking for. And who knows, cutting these habits out could be the game changer that gets you closer to your dreams faster than you imagined. So, buckle up, we're about to reveal 5 habits that hold people back, but the rich never do. Let's get into it. 1. Poor people watch a lot of TV. Let's be real for a moment. If you have time to binge endless hours of reality TV or obsess over every new episode of your favorite shows, you're likely stuck in a poor mindset. Yes, it's harsh, but think about how much of your life is being drained by meaningless screen time. If you can name every celebrity couple or recite plotlines by heart, you are spending way too much time watching others live their lives instead of working on your own. While you are invested in their drama, those celebrities are getting richer, but what about you?
Think, man.
Absolutely nothing changes. The harsh reality is, while the rich are often the ones on TV creating value, the poor are the ones sitting in front of it, consuming it. You might argue, but I watch The Big Bang Theory, or some funny shows to disconnect. And yes, relaxation is important, but when disconnecting becomes your default, you're simply avoiding your real problems instead of facing them head on. Watching TV shouldn't be your escape from life's challenges, it should be a rare treat, not a lifestyle. And for those who think they're staying informed by watching the news, remember, mainstream media is often biased, presenting stories from a skewed perspective. Instead of letting a news channel decide what's important, why not use the internet to get the facts directly, then use that extra time to focus on your goals. Time spent in front of the screen is time taken away from building your future. Remember this, the wealthy control what they consume, but the poor allow the media to control them. 2. Poor people eat fast food. Let's talk about health, because health is wealth in more ways than one. Sadly, poor people tend to neglect this crucial part of their lives. For many, the easiest option is fast food, convenient, cheap, but loaded with unhealthy fats, sugars, and empty calories. What's worse, the nutritional value is next to nothing, leaving you with low energy and, over time, serious health issues. The connection between what you eat and how you perform in life is undeniable. If you are feeding yourself junk, you are setting yourself up for failure across the board, mentally, physically, and even emotionally. Junk food creates a vicious cycle of sluggishness and lack of motivation. The wealthy, on the other hand, know that in order to perform at their peak, they need to fuel their bodies with the right nutrients. A balanced, nutritious diet not only boosts your energy but also sharpens your focus and clarity, allowing you to seize opportunities and make the most of your time. And think about this, poor health leads to poor decision making. If your body is constantly fighting against unhealthy food choices, it's almost impossible to operate at your best. It's time to start thinking of your food as an investment in yourself. Every meal is a chance to fuel your future success or continue a cycle of low energy and missed opportunities. 3. Poor people buy clothes or products on sale. Here's a reality check: the only thing worth buying on sale is stocks. Think about it for a second. While many people spend time chasing discounts and sales to stretch their budget, the wealthy are more focused on increasing their income and investing in assets that grow over time. Sales are designed to offload items that people with money didn't want to pay full price for. So, by snapping up the discounted clothing or product, you are essentially saying, "I couldn't afford this at full price, so I waited until it dropped." Is that the message you want to broadcast? Your spending habits reflect your mindset. Instead of hunting for bargains, shift your focus to building wealth and buying quality items that align with the person you aspire to become. And don't forget, the rich don't shop impulsively. They invest in high-quality items that last, while the poor often fall into the trap of buying cheap, disposable goods that need replacing constantly. This mindset shift is what separates a life of constant consumption from one of smart, meaningful investments. Start thinking like a person of value, because that's what you are. 4. Poor people wake up later than the rich. Let's talk about a game-changing habit: getting up early. It's no secret that poor people, especially in their younger years, often sleep in, missing out on critical opportunities for self-improvement. Here's a tough pill to swallow: successful people tend to wake up early, and this simple shift in habit is one of the keys to their success. Think about it: when you're young, time is on your side. Those early hours in the morning are your golden window to invest in yourself, grow your skills, and chase your dreams. But if you're hitting the snooze button, lounging in bed, or spending those first few hours of your day on trivial things, you are already behind. Here's the paradox: neglecting growth in your early years forces you to work twice as hard with less success later on. The people you look up to, think Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Warren Buffett, didn't get to where they are by sleeping in. They started their day early, focused, and ready to tackle their goals head on. Adopting an early rise habit is not just about waking up, it's about gaining control over your time and seizing every opportunity to grow. Want to break out of mediocrity? Start by setting your alarm a couple of hours earlier and dedicate the time to your own progress. It's one of the easiest, yet most impactful, changes you can make. 5. Poor people get obsessed with sports. Here's a wake-up call: unless you are an athlete getting paid to play or a team owner cashing in, being obsessed with sports is just distraction disguised as passion. Sure, it feels good to root for your favorite team, but when you think about it, you have zero influence on the outcome. It's all about watching, cheering, and hoping, but what are you actually gaining? This is just escape, nothing more. A passion for sports might put you in spectator mode, when you spend hours observing others pursue their goals rather than your own. Here's the harsh truth: while you are getting emotionally invested in your team's victories or defeats, you are making no progress in your own life. And yet, this mindset sticks around, turning people into critics of others' achievements, while they themselves remain stagnant. Think about the time and energy spent following every game, memorizing stats, and debating outcomes. What if you redirected that focus towards your own goals? Wealthy people prioritize playing the game of life, not watching from the sidelines. You don't need to quit sports entirely, but don't let them consume your time. Instead of just being a spectator, start taking charge of your life scoreboard. If you've made it this far and want to prove you are a true listener, drop "I will be rich" in the comments to publicly commit to your goals. Thanks for sticking with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out these recommended videos. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next one.